Hello everyone, welcome to another sales update video with me, Joe. Yeah, I'm back to do another weekly one. I'm keeping with the weekly one, and it's been a good week for my sales. I would have had one extra sale to what I have at the moment, but Pert's never paid for it, so I didn't. So I'll just give you the ones that sold. But it's been good. It's been a good week, busy week, very busy week actually. Oh, I remember last week I promised that I'd do sort of a video where I'd show you how I'd set up things, and I didn't do that, and I'm sorry about that. But I have been busy doing this other project that I've got going on, which I'm really happy about. I created a podcast this week with my good friend Jake, who also watches his channel, so hello. It's been your third or fourth shout out probably. But yeah, me and him made a podcast, which if you're interested in seeing it, I think it's like a comedy podcast. It's quite a funny thing to put on and listen to. Like it's different. It's good. It's called the Small Brain Podcast. It will be in the description below. There's a link to it, I imagine. But that's why I didn't sort of produce the videos that I said I was going to do. But I'm hoping to get on that next week. Although it's shaping up to be a very busy week next week as well. But hopefully, you know, we can get some sales in. We can put some stuff up. Do some other videos. It's been good. But yeah, I hope everyone's been enjoying the content on the channel lately. We've been trying to up our game a bit. Did some vlogs that I enjoyed helping with. Had to help do a sales update yesterday as well. That was good. That was different. And here's my sales update. So, without further ado, I will get on it again. Got two phones on the go. But this one's got about 4% on it, so I'm hoping it's going to hold out. But we started the week off strong, as I sold a mug, a vintage 1990 Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles mug for £9.95, which I was very happy about. I think that was something we pulled out the lockup. And Dad was like, "Well, you can have this if you want it." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll have that." So I took that. Let me neaten myself up a bit. Let me look a bit more professional. There we go. A bit more professional. There we go. He was like, "You can have that if you want it." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll have that." Because I like the sort of collectible-y memorabilia sort of thing. And I put that on. I had it on for a little while as £10, and I thought, I didn't want to knock it down too much. But I thought, I'll put it on for £9.95, as that looks like a more appealing price. And when I did that, within a day or two, it sold. So I was really happy with that. And I'm not sure if there is something going on, if someone's told everyone that mugs are worth money, or mugs, you know, everyone needs a mug. Because the next thing that I sold was a pot noodle Bombay Bad Boy ceramic mug for £10. Now, this was like quite a chunky mug. Somewhere on the screen there'll be a photo of it. But it was quite a chunky mug that I sold. It was quite a big one. And I looked on there, and yeah, they were selling for about £8 to £10. So I put mine on for £10 because it wasn't in terrible nick. That was something that I've had for a while. It was somewhere in my room. I'm not sure where it was, but I had that for a while. And yeah, I was quite happy with that. It weren't on for terribly long. I didn't have to change the price or anything on that. I actually might have. I've been trying to change things around a bit. Before I was doing free postage, which is quite tempting, but you have to, you know, nothing's free in life. I think I've said that on here before. So you have to make your price reflect the postage in some way. So if you got something that you really want £10 for, but you know there's going to be £4 postage on top, you put it on for £14 free postage. You know what I mean? But if like it's just a bit sort of like some people find the £10 more appealing than the £14, even with the postage on top. So you know, swings and roundabouts, but it has been working out quite well, I think. So yeah, I sold that, and I was quite happy with it. The next thing that I sold was actually on Depop. Now, I think I've said maybe a few times in videos before that I've been putting things on Depop, and I've been getting a lot of attention on them, and I'm quite happy about this. And this was one of the items that I was really happy to sell. It was a camcorder. It was a Xenix DV digital video camcorder and that sold £34.95 plus postage. And that's the first thing I've ever sold on Depop, so I was really pleased with that, and I got feedback for that. The person was very happy with it. I had a lot of offers on that I didn't really want to take, so I sold it for the price I wanted to sell it at, full price, and I was pretty happy with it, because I think at the moment a lot of people like sort of it shoots onto SD cards as opposed to tapes or anything like that. It's a digital camcorder as opposed to like analog camcorder. That's probably wrong. But so it has sort of a retro-y look to it, but it's sort of more digital based, so you can just shoot on SD cards, that sort of thing. But people like that sort of stuff. I think the sorts of people that buy things off of Depop, I think they like it. Cameras sell quite well on Depop. I've found out a lot of people list their cameras for quite higher than what you'd find on eBay. And I think it's just you're not getting a collector of a camera, you're getting a person who wants to try shooting with a film camera or like an older digital camera, and they're willing to pay a bit more just because they want to give it a go. So, but yeah, I was very happy about that. I didn't have any messages or anything from that person before that. They just wanted to buy it straight up. And what I like about Depop is they take the money straight out. They take the fees straight out. So you're not waiting thinking, oh, you know, you can do the maths on it, and most of the time you can know how much is coming off at the end of the month. But having it already be out, that you haven't got that worry in your head that you're going to like spend the money. I mean, at the moment, there's nothing to spend the money on. But yeah, so I was quite happy about that. As was I happy about this next sale, which was on eBay, back to eBay. I've had this item for a while, and it's always had attention on it. I've had loads. I've had like combined amount of times it's had watches on it. Oh, I'm going to start a sentence again. I've like relisted this item a lot, or like sold this item a lot with all different prices on it, and the amount of watches it's had altogether has to be like 25 to like 30 watches altogether. Like generally, it's been a lot. It's been so many watches on this, and I don't know what, but I'll tell you what it is. It was 2 sealed in packet. Screen Stars full cut plain black t-shirt size medium. That sold for a tenner. I finally settled on a tenner. I had them listed for £12 plus postage. Someone messaged me saying, would you take £10 all in? I was like, the lowest I'd go is £10 plus postage, because at this point they've been on for all sorts of prices. I think they've even been on for lower than that. And this person was happy to pay that, so we worked that out. And yeah, I think Screen Stars is somewhat of a name. I've had these t-shirts in my drawer for ages. Oh, I used to have more of them, but I think at some point I used them or lost them or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, I've had them for a while, and it was weird. It seemed like everyone wanted to buy it, but nobody wanted to pay for it, I think was the thing. But I was happy to sell them. The person who brought them, they sell a lot of clothes and things, so I'm not sure if they're going to use them for something. It looked like they do a lot of like DIY clothing, so that'd be interesting if it goes to that. If it's used for that. Yeah, I was quite happy with it. The things that I sold that didn't get sort of brought, that I didn't pay for, was some Nerf guns and that sort of thing, which I was like, wait, because they've been on there for a while, but I think they ended up not wanting it. So, but hey ho, it is what it is. You can't get down in the mouth over it, because what you got to think is that's something that people want, and you know, you just put it back on, and someone else is going to have it, and they're gonna treat it right. I had the exact same thing with them t-shirts. I think someone did buy them. Yeah, I think someone did buy them ages ago, but they never paid for them, so I had to cancel that, or you know, the debate or whatever it's called, and put your case in, and you know, sorted that out. But yeah, I was happy with that. For it to finally sell, because I think that's good. I think that's alright. And then the next thing that sold, the final thing that sold, I went for a cabinet downstairs and found this very tiny, very small. If you've seen one of these, you know they're quite little. It's an Xbox original memory card for the original Xbox. Because Xbox original memory card for the original Xbox. Untested, because I don't have one of those. But I do want to get one to test things on, because that'd be good. I used to have one. I did used to have one. I think Dad got one from a car boot in Wisbeach, which goes to say that was a while ago, because I don't think they do car boot in Wisbeach anymore. But yeah, he got me that, and I really liked it. I can't remember. Might even have it in the loft. That would be good if we have it in the loft. Ooh, that'd be good if we have it in the loft, because I did like playing that. I had some interesting games on there. Probably sold it though at some point, I'm not sure. But I sold that. It was untested, like I say. I didn't know how much space it had. Everyone I found had 8 megabytes space on it. I imagine this one was the same, because there was no sort of difference in any of them. Like, there was none that weren't 8 megabytes. But yeah, that sold for £12.95 plus postage, which I was like, whoa, that's really good. I had it on for £13.95 for a couple of days, and it was getting a lot of attention on it. And then I dropped it down by £1 because I thought, let's get it gone. That might entice someone. And when I did that, someone brought it within an hour. Within an hour? Possibly 2 hours. But I know it sold quite quickly, and I was very happy with that. Because I like selling the Xboxy bits, and I like selling the gamey bits, but I've been, that realistically was the only game bit that I sold this week. I did have some good news. A while back, if you watch the video, if you watch these videos, you'd know I sold a wrestling game for £15.99. I sent that through the post office, but the only trouble is with the post office, Royal Mail, is that they don't really update you too well on where your items are. Which I'm always worried about, because I'm either waiting for it to update and tell me that they've got it, or wait for the feedback. And this I never got. I didn't hear anything from it for a while, but then today I got the feedback, and I was really happy with that. So that must have mean they got it. But I've been sending the majority of my stuff through My Homes at the moment, because they're pretty good for their tracking. Everything's very refined, and it tells you where it is. I ain't had a great deal of problems with them, but you know. At the moment, it's a weird time, so I think, you know, you can excuse a few problems here and there, I guess. But yeah, those were my sales of the week. I was very happy. I've been selling a lot of different bits, a lot of smaller things, easy to pack stuff, well-packed stuff. The mugs, there's not a chance of them breaking, so they were in. Oh, you could probably drop a van on them, and they weren't going to crack. You know what I mean? They were quality packed, because like I was saying to Dad, and Dad was saying to me, he was saying it to me more like, but if you make your items look, you know, wrapped professionally, boxed professionally, sticky taped professionally, it just, like, if you're receiving a parcel and it looks like that, you're thinking, wow, they've actually put a lot of effort into this. Like, they've not just chucked in a Tesco bag and like flung it out the window. Like, they've put some effort into this. And I think that reflects in the feedback. You get some feedback that's very positive. They like it. I know I've had a few positives. I know I've had a few feedbacks that refer to how well the things have been wrapped. And I think it's just, if you put the care into it, you get what you put into it is what you get out of it. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's been going good though. It's been going very good. I think sales in parts have been slowing down for everyone, but I think it's just is what the times are at the moment. But you just got to keep rolling with it, and you just got to keep adapting with it, and yeah, you'll get there. And it's good. It's good. Things are good. Yeah, those are my sales of the week. I'm glad everyone's enjoying these videos. I'm glad all the comments they're very positive, and you know, they're very nice. The views are a bit good. I like them, and yeah, it's been really good. I'll keep doing these as long as you keep wanting to see them. But yeah, there we go. Remember, if anyone's interested, I do have a podcast now that I'm doing weekly, and link to that will be in the description. If you enjoyed what you saw today, give the video a like, and if you want to see more and haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because we've got a lot of content like this, a lot of sales based content. We're mainly eBay centric. It's just a bit different, it's just a bit fun. We try and have fun with it, we try and be somewhat educational with it, and I think it's interesting to see what other people get up to, because you might gain something from it, you might give some information from it. We're a community. Yeah, that's what we are. We're a community. We're all in it together, and I think that's great. But yeah, we do some vlog stuff on here. We have fun with it. But yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Talk about something in the comments. I didn't know anything specifically to say on the comments. I hope everyone's been having a good week. The sun's out, that's nice. No clouds in the sky, the driest May we've ever had apparently, which is good. Unless you don't like the sun, it's bad. I'm pretty sunburnt myself. But anyway, I'm rambling now. Thanks for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.